since we don't have drug tests prior to 2003. You do your due diligence, you talk to people who would know, you talk to people close to him, you do and you find out, are these people credible, would they know what they're talking about, is their story consistent, all the things that you run through when you do any reporting on anything, whether it's a crime scene or whether it's somebody taking a steroid. And you weren't there for the crime, you're not there for the steroid, so you are reliant on other people to tell you the truth. I believe that through the sources I talked to, that they proved to be credible, they proved to be consistent, and they proved to be somebody who would be knowledgeable of the situation. And that's what you do as a reporter. You're not at the crime scene. You're reporting what your witnesses are telling you. That's the same thing we do in steroid era when we don't have a drug test. To me, when you talk about anonymous sourcing, you go back to the story I wrote for Sports Illustrated, which was based on a total of 7 anonymous sources. 4 about the drugs, 3 about the tipping, and you say, how did she get that information? It turned out to be accurate, obviously, as we know. The same way I did that story is the same way I've done all the sourcing in the book. There are 68 people on the record. There are 20 people off the record, 19 people off the record. And I think you do it as a journalist the same way I did it for that story. It's the same way I did it for the book. Barry Bonds has been in front of us for how many years now, right? And you can say, well, his hat size is this way and his body looks that way, but how many players have come forward and said, you know what, I saw him shooting up in the clubhouse? Nobody. Guys talk to me and say, you know what, if I'm on the record, I worry about my pension one day. So I think that that is a very important issue in the steroid era. You look at the New York Times, you look at the New York Daily News, you look at every single organization. When it comes to steroids, it is almost always somebody with knowledge of the situation. Players aren't saying, hey, I saw him shooting up. They're saying, here are the side effects that are consistent with steroid use, that are consistent with HGH and steroid use. And that is made very clear in the book, that these are consistent situations.
The other big revelation from the book is the pitch tipping.
This was not a situation to alter the outcome of a game. This is blowout situations. The game is out of hand. It's 10-2 in the 9th inning. A buddy of yours is 0 for 3 that night. I'm going to help you out, that kind of thing. So it wasn't to alter a line. It wasn't to alter the end of the game. Now, that does not fly with your teammates. That is, the teammate is saying, wait a minute, that's my ERA. That's an inning that was extended because, and you never know what's going to happen when the inning is extended. Did somebody get hurt? Was this that stupid that somebody got hurt out of this? I mean, I think when the teammates look at it, they say, how can I trust the guy? And I think that's the issue in a clubhouse you have to deal with. And I think that's why it also was contained to a small number of people that knew about it, because they realized what it would do to the clubhouse if it got out.